Yo, what's happening, guys? We're back in the cave to give you the mid-week picks for the upcoming pay-per-view card. We got a big one. Brags, take it away.
UFC 317, 317, however you want to say it. You know what it is. Illia Topuria, El Matador. It's not what you want to call it. It's what I want to call it. And he's fighting the one and only Charles Super Saiyan Du Bronx Oliveira. Let's get this one in the wraps and in the bags. Let's go, because I'm excited for this one. Here, Rims, pull up the card and do what you do best. Conductor and controller, doing the conductor and the controller. Well, go on, Greenie, what you saying?
No, I was just going to say, I actually forgot man's nickname was La 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 Bomba.
What is it?
I forgot that.
Elianda.
La Lianya. Yeah, bro, I forgot that. Until you said that, I was like, La 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 La. That's cold still. I hope Bruce does it as well, though. Big man thing, I hope.
No, he changed it back. Yeah, she changed it back.
To the Matador?
Yeah, he changed it back. You changed it back?
Yeah, no, bro, you can't run the La 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 La. That is too funny, bro.
You're a Matador.
Yeah,
that's
has
what you
to
know.
be.
You're El Matador.
Oh, yeah, cold. He actually turned it back.
Yeah, he changed it back.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a business decision right there still.
No, he did. I saw it on, I can't remember where, but I saw he changed it back.
That's a good business decision right there still.
Right. UFC 317, 317, like I said, however you want to say it. I believe it's International Fight Week. T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada, United States of America.
That means we'll be seeing Joe Rogan.
John Anik and Daniel Cormier will be in the house. We're starting off from the bottom of this card and we're going to work our way up to the top, I believe. I don't know why we need to start off with this, because this is just Justin Taffa fighting.
It's more heavyweight rubbish, man. I'll be honest
So then
with
you
you.
just skip it up like you done last time. You done last time. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think. Have I seen Denise?
You've seen
Denise?
him. He's quite young. And I can't remember who's fought, but I think he's won 2 fights in the UFC. Okay, 3.
Oh.
Yeah, he beat Tabora was the last one. Yeah,
okay.
He lost against Tabora.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's good though, man. He's not bad still. But yeah,
So he should beat Justin Taffa here.
bro. If you lose against Justin Taffa, they're gonna cut him, bro. Because this is Justin Taffa, fam. You know what I mean? Respectfully. But yeah, calm. That's on early prelims. That's not a bad way to start the early prelims.
You might get a good knockout or something,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Fair enough.
Right.
Fair enough.
If that's how we're starting off International Fight Week, it is. Then we move up to Vivian as Rouge versus Tracy Cortez. Bad B Cortez.
Can't be mad when she's on the card.
Bad B come to the Niz.
You know that Rampage had her coming to the, trying to come to her Niz.
I see Rampage doing that. Mad. You see the girl slap Rampage the other day, fam. What's this about, fam? And I see your boy there as well in the back. I'm saying, what's going on here, fam?
Who's that? Armour.
McKee.
Oh.
I'm saying, yo, these men chilling with each other, fam. What is going on, fam?
This one should be an interesting fight. Rouge Cortez. If you had to pick one here, where would you go?
Tracy Cortez. That's what I'm picking.
You think?
I'd go Rouge.
I don't know, you know. I think
what we talking
Rouge
about?
is...
This fight. Yeah, we're going
You
like
guys
that.
was thinking about taking Vivian. Bro, your ass ain't working, are they?
In that case, Tracy Cortez. You convinced me now. But yeah, no, Vivian Rouge, I think wins here. My opinion.
I'm trying to think, like... Yeah, I'd say maybe a Rouge.
What's the distance?
I'll be honest, like, neither, like, I'll be honest, there's not, in these flyweight division, there's not a lot of traction for me. Anyone who's really got traction for me other than, what, you might say Silver.
Yeah, at best, but it's meaty, man. We don't need to waste time on this. I think this is the only women's fight on the card, though.
Is it?
I believe so, yeah. When I looked at it the other day, I'm pretty sure I might be wrong, but I'm hoping I'm right.
Okay,
Well,
this is decent.
this is going to be a decent fight. Middleweight bout. Jack Hermanson fighting Gregory Robocop Rodriguez. This should be a good fight. Because we got a proper striker here and someone that likes to wrestle in Jack Hermanson. This should be a good fight. Because if Jack Hermanson just snuffs him, and
Who's
wrestles
the
him
striker,
down-
sorry?
Robocop.
Yeah, he's jiu-jitsu, man.
No.
World
but he
champion.
could- No. But he don't, I know that, but I'm talking about.
He don't use it.
He don't go. He's not interested in all of that. No. If he has it and you're on the floor and he has to do it, but that's where Jack has to be careful because Jack does like to wrestle. and then he has to pin down.
And he likes to use his grappling quite a lot. His jiu-jitsu and stuff like that.
Okay, that should be a very
tricky to if he wants to do that.
But we all know the big issue here for RoboCop is the gas tank. So like, and Hermansson's someone that's quite durable. Like I think he's going to be a lot smaller than RoboCop in terms of stature. I think if he's able to last the first couple of minutes and he gets his timing down and he understands his timing, he'll be able to shoot under and he'll get RoboCop on his back. And even though he is a jiu-jitsu world champion, he ain't gonna have nothing for Hermansson.
Yeah, it's different when you get punched in the face. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
he ain't gonna have nothing to stop.
How Rodriguez is making middleweight, I do not know though.
Yeah,
he's absolutely
super
a giant,
jacked.
bro.
Super jacked. That's gonna be a problem later on down the line, though. You know, he's
Later on down the
still
line.
young. Remember, we thought it was like
I thought it was like 35.
I thought he was in his 40s. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, so yeah, but I expect Jack Hermansson to win this fight. Wouldn't be surprised if RoboCop knocks him. Oh, actually, no, I tell a lie. I would be surprised if RoboCop knocks him out still.
Remember, it's 3 rounds, so it's not 5 rounds. Where he's been in 5-round bouts where that's where he's got.
Bro, RoboCop's blowing after 2 minutes.
You're right, though. You're right. You're not wrong. 100% right.
So what are you saying then?
I'm gonna go.
What are you thinking?
The security would go Jack Hermansson decision.
Yeah,
that's what I'll do. If
Yeah,
I have money on it. When I do my card, when we come in the cave, when I have my accumulate that, hopefully you don't let me down by 1 fight like last time. I will be picking Jack
Hermansson's the underdog as well.
Yeah, but
wasn't it Alan?
He won.
Not Alan. Sorry, Python. Not Alan. Not
he
Brendan
lost
Allen.
to Delitzi.
Yeah, but Delitzi's levels though, you know, Delitzi's actually good, bro.
And then he beat Action Man.
What about Rodriguez?
He lost his last fight, right? He lost to Canada.
Again, levels.
And then he
Chris
beat
Duncan.
Okay.
Tavares.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Chris Leroy Duncan fought the wrong fight that fight as well, because actually I think he could have probably beat RoboCop, to be fair, but he just kept on trying to do the fancy stuff.
Yeah, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'd say Hermansson. You know, I'll be honest. You know,
but again, like RoboCop, that first 2 minutes he's dangerous.
Yeah,
he's dangerous.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I think Hermansson's too durable.
All right, let's keep going up the prelims. Oh, the return.
Wait. Are those the prelims? That's it?
No, that was just the.
No, because we've had the early prelims. There's only 2 fights in the prelims.
Oh, no, let me go on. Let me find Tapology just to double check it.
He is double checking it on Tapology. Nah, that can't be it. There's more. He's on the prelims. Peyton Talbot will have to be on the prelims.
No, he's probably kicking off the main, bro.
So who we got? Oh, there's a few more fights. Looks like we gotta go to Tapology, guys. UFC, I'm not doing their job
as usual. Yeah, crying over John Jones retiring. And crying over flipping Conor McGregor still on the boat sniffing coke. You know what I mean? Their marketing's going down. They don't know what to do. Everyone's sobbering. It's crazy. But the only good one thing is we got two title fights.
There's 2 on this one.
What? There's no way Joshua Van's fighting again.
Yeah, against Royval, yeah.
Again?
Yeah, remember, but that's what I was saying when they booked it. I was like, bro, he's fighting in 3-4 weeks, bro. And this is the second time they've done this with him, you know. Bro, this is his 9th fight in 2 years.
Yeah, I remember seeing his fights.
Okay. So this is the official one, I believe. So we got Nico Price versus Jacob Smith on the prelims. Yeah, cool. Denise. Denise is not fighting Tafa. He's fighting. Is it Hines?
Alvin Hines.
Yeah. Okay.
Alvin Hines. Okay.
Care about even less.
21. I thought he got arrested.
Yeah, I thought he got arrested as well.
Yeah, he definitely looks like a guy that would be in state pen.
No, he literally he got arrested the other day, I swear. Yeah.
Looks like a guy that would be in state pen. Look at him, bro.
Versus McVeigh. I've not seen McVeigh. Have you seen McVeigh?
No. That fight might not even be happening if man was there, innit?
Oh, you got
Terrence Clause.
Terrence McKinney versus Slava.
That's a decent fight.
That's not a bad fight, you know.
That's a good fight.
Terrence McKinney's always in good scraps, man.
Slava Clause.
We just talked about Arouge and Cortez.
But you know it is with McKinney. 1 round guy,
Yeah,
bro.
he's a 1 round man. RoboCop. Everything we just said about RoboCop applies directly to him.
All right, and then we have who's this?
Amil
Versus.
He's 11 and 0.
Is that featherweight? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, pull up a Mills record quickly for me. I've seen this brother before. What was his last fight?
William Gomez.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And I was that's where I recognize him from. Remember William Gomez, the French brother?
Yeah.
The kickboxer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's decent. So again, you know, I think he's a good kickboxer. He's a very good kickboxer. You can't say that. He's not a great mixed martial artist, but he's a very good kickboxer.
We're talking about what?
Conor Matthews.
Oh, sorry, wrong podcast. Wrong podcast.
Yeah.
Wrong podcast. Okay. They're the prelims. They're the prelims.
Okay.
And then top of the prelims is Hermanson versus Rodriguez, which we've already gone through. So, so cool. So then we can go back to this then.
Okay.
Peyton Talbot versus Philippe Lima. Okay, the return of Peyton after that last outcoming wasn't great for him. He got kind of wrestle fucked, got held down.
How long ago was that?
Wasn't great.
5 months ago?
5 months.
Yeah, 5 months.
He's not improved that much then.
Yeah, but this fight isn't about how much he's improved. This is about does Lima wrestle?
Well.
Do you know what I'm saying? This is Lima a striker or is he a wrestler?
Any from Oliveira's camp?
Then he's gonna lose. Talbot, I'm talking about. If the brother knows a takedown, he'll beat Talbot.
I think he's from Oliveira's camp.
I think you are
Got
right.
name
It would
off
make
as well.
sense. It would make sense for
Last
that.
2 fights.
He's won his last 2 fights. Yeah, honestly,
I'll be in here for this Peyton.
Oh no, he's from
Yes,
All
main
Stars
card, anyway.
Training. All
I want
Stars
to be a
Training
Manson
Center.
fight. I'll be real. I like that Hermanson fight.
Yeah, that's the main card.
Oh, I thought that was the prelims.
No, that starts off the main card.
Okay.
No, All Stars Training Center. I don't know who's from that gym.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think I definitely have seen Lima fight. He was good. He was good from what I recall.
Yeah, no, we've definitely watched him fight a couple
I've
times.
seen him fight.
But
Stuff.
the thing is, with Peyton Talbot, you would, even though he kind of lost the last one against Barcelos like that, the improvements that he had to make aren't difficult improvements to make. So actually, in 5 months, you could see a massive shift in, because all he had to do was learn how to sprawl and how to put 2 arms underneath and hold yourself up.
Underhooks.
Nah, bro. Nah,
Don't
because
work like
you don't work like that. You know why?
I
Because
hear what Rims is saying.
what the problem is, okay, you learn that, but then when you fight someone who can wrestle,
Chain wrestle.
yeah, then they're the problem. You have to learn the basics of being able to wrestle, bro.
Yeah, but you know, like the chain wrestling thing, like,
That's what Barcelos done to him.
Yeah,
Chain
yeah,
wrestled
but-
him to the point he was flat out on his back, didn't know where he was. He looked lost, bro.
yeah, but I
He
think
looked lost when it
you got.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great at all.
No, I agree, and
He didn't even look decent. It weren't great. Like
I still think Talbot's in the fight. Is what my point is. Like, I don't. This isn't a fight that I would expect him to lose.
so betting money. If you're a betting man, who do you put your money on?
I think Talbot's still going to be the favorite in this one. I think. I might be completely wrong on that. If Lima's a dog, I'm betting on Lima. If Lima's the favorite, I wouldn't bet on the fight. I'll be honest, because I expect Talbot to be in the fight, and I expect him to win. I think the UFC know that he's got like some drawing power. I don't think they want him to lose. So I'd imagine they matched him okay. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. If I remember right, Lima looks good, bro.
Lima was good last
Yeah.
time. I do remember the name.
Yeah,
It's gonna be interesting. I'd probably go Peyton Talbot.
I'm going Lima.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Lima's the dog because I want to bet on Lima this.
Now this is a very good fight. Just one for the fight fans to watch, especially on International Fight Week lightweight bout. 9th ranked Benil Dariush fight in the 10th ranked. Moicano. Money.
Show me the money.
Moicano.
He can afford to lose, brother.
Renato.
He got a big paycheck.
Renato, a fan favorite. This is a good fight just because they're kind of older guys. I want to see where. I know you're not a big fan of Dariush in that way, but Dariush is genuinely a good sound fighter, man. He does everything very well. Like, he still does everything very well. It's just
Like GFL, man.
no, it'll be a good fight still. It'll still be a good fight.
I'm going with Dariush.
Yeah.
Same here. I'm going Dariush.
Yeah, I'm going Dariush, man. I can't lie. As much as I rate Moicano, I like the pod, I like his personality. I can't rate how you went out against Islam. Still, I can't rate it, bro. Like, man got given a chance. And that was the effort you gave.
No, but I think the levels was just.
Nah, but bro.
Do you know what it's like,
bro?
No, I'll tell you what it's like.
A chance to change your life. I'm going to sleep for it, bro.
His life's changed, though, bro. His life's changed. He probably got good bread from that. It's helped him. He's fought for the belt. He does the podcast. The podcast is doing well, probably better than it was last time. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's changed his life, bro. He probably don't need to fight no more after that. Do you know what I mean? Because it was late notice, so you can kind of say, like, do you know what I mean? Give him a little bit.
Man said that off of a title shot, bro. I don't have to fight no more.
No, because of them. No, wait, no. But you have to understand what I'm saying here.
That he lost.
It was because he was a late replacement on the night. He was a late replacement on the day, bro. Armour pulled out the day before.
Okay, he makes 150.
Like,
he makes 300k, bro. Like,
he's not gonna get paid.
But it's saving the show.
Yeah, but
so you can say, all right, cool. He might be getting 150 to show, 150 to win, 300 over the top. Yeah, he might. Okay, maybe you say, raw, like, give me 450. 450, bro. You give me $500,000, I don't need to work again, bro.
What? Yes, you do.
I don't. I know that.
Your circumstances and these are very different, bro.
Oh, you need to work again if you have $500,000.
Get me?
$500,000 in this economy.
And how many bear fighters make $500,000, bro? They're still fighting, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They don't need to fight,
You don't understand money, bro. Trust me. If you will blow that in 2 to 3, 4 years with inflation, you're done now.
No, you would blow that.
I wouldn't. That's why I'm telling you why you couldn't live off $500,000, bro. That's why. Okay. What? Let me tell you. What investment would you make quickly?
What investment would you make with $500,000?
No,
You asked you first.
No, because we have different situations.
No, that's why I asked you.
saying.
Don't worry about me. I didn't say I could do that. I'm asking you,
I'm not investing it. I'm just putting it in somewhere, and I'm gonna live.
Yeah, you're done. You're going back to work soon.
Alright.
You said yeah.
You don't even know what button to press.
I don't just press one of them.
Yeah, and that's why you
Press
use
one
the
of them
$500,000.
buttons,
That's why you use the $500,000 real quick.
Nah, bro. You'd have to invest some of
Are
it,
you
bro.
not listening to him,
That's
bro?
mad.
Yeah, but
still.
I'm not putting.
You don't, bro. Trust me, you can't. If you just said that and you the
$500,000 is not bar, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Like you have to
It's
think,
not bar,
like,
bro.
on your salary, you probably do at least that in within 10 years.
10 years, you've done $500,000, bro.
Yeah, it's not
Easy.
big butter, bro. You have to be smart with the money.
I'm trying to explain that to man, bro. We've been working for 4 years and we're still where we are in Crackford, bro. Come on, let's be.
You probably made $500,000 in your lifetime,
Yes.
bro.
If we work,
It's going through your hands. It's going through your hands, like.
Yeah.
So you're telling me it's still working now?
Yeah, because they don't come all at the same time. Innit?
Oh,
with
no
that,
difference in
okay,
that.
but with that money,
If you're not going to invest, there's no difference in what you
with
just
that,
said.
I don't want to get into it too deep, but with that money, what have I done? I've done the right stuff. Do you get me? I'm driving a nice car. I own my yard. You know what I'm saying? You can say,
But you're still working though.
Yeah, because it
want to
hasn't
do
all
anything?
come. So I'm saying right now, the pattern that I've got right, the situation I'm in right now, if you give me $500,000, like I own my yard, I own my car, I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing I need to buy, bro, other than food. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't get what I'm saying. That's okay.
I do.
It's circumstantial,
The
isn't it?
mortgage is fully paid off.
No, but in terms of the money that
how
I've
do
got
you
left
own
to
your
pay on
house?
it, we can speak about after. This is a
No,
UFC
but we're all going off subject. Sorry, but I
saying. Well, I'm more than happy to tell you, bro. I got to have that conversation.
Right, cool. Let's
You
get
get
back
me?
on track because we are going.
Oh, what would you do quickly?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Oh, first of all, you know what I do? I already do it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, thank you. I come in and talk about Donnell all the
crypto?
time. Not just crypto. I put my money in more backed hard stocks, even stock market stuff. So it depends on what it would be at the time, innit? So
And then
Nvidia, I put my money into loads of different things. Crypto is just the most explosive thing when it happens. But you'd want your money in more solidified things that you know you'd get a decent interest coming back off, like even if it's like $2,000 a month. So now I'm living off $2,000 a month as a salary.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know what I mean? I've invested
Don't put it in crypto.
300 bags.
Don't put it in crypto, bro.
Moicano would be proud right now, bro.
Hey, don't put it in crypto.
Alright, so what we saying, man? You're going with Dariush.
I'm going with Dariush.
Dariush.
So, man.
Say Moicano, man. You might be able to afford to lose.
I think he can, bro.
Again.
He's still getting paid, whether he loses or wins.
Yeah. Alright, we got an interesting one next.
Very interesting one. Flyweight bout, #1 rank. Brandon Royval. And he is fighting a fan favorite and up and coming guy that a lot of people rate and find fun to watch. 11th rank, Joshua Van. Greenie, you love a bit of Joshua Van. Not like that, but I know what you mean. Pause before everyone says,
No.
Big men, you don't have to always do that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, with this fight, I have to sit here, I have to sit here and say Joshua Van, innit?
Don't.
I do. I do. my issue with this fight is it's too soon. And stylistically, although Joshua Van matches up well, they're both very good boxers. Royval's been in there with much better opposition, and the experience that he's had there at that elite level will probably carry him through the fight. I can see him knocking Joshua Van out. But over 3 rounds, if Joshua Van is levels, which I don't think he is quite yet, then it will be a good fight. But I think Royval knocks him out, and I think he probably does it quite early, if I'm being honest. Yeah, especially with it being so recent to the last one for Joshua Van. And we've seen him get collapsed before.
Yeah.
You know, the only problem I have with this, is I don't like that the fact that the #1. You see, when you're like ranked #1 or 2, you should be fighting 5-round fights on fight nights instead of dumb random fight nights.
Remember, you're supposed to be fighting Manuel Cape, #1 contender spot. That's who it's supposed to be
on the fight night.
No, on this, because remember, you've got the Pantoja.
I know, I hear you. I hear you. But going back to what I'm trying to say is, I don't like when, just genuinely, if you're ranked 1 or 2, you're not fighting in 5-round fights. Genuinely, I don't like you fighting a 3-round fight and then you might potentially fight the title and you got a 5-round fight next. I feel like you should.
No, it depends. It depends.
What do you mean? Go on.
Like if you've just had a title shot, you lost, or you've had like if you had maybe a couple losses or something like that, or you literally just come off a title shot, then I can understand it, because not all the time you have to go back into a title shot. I hate that, bro, when you come off the title shot and then you win and then you're right back in the title. Bro, you just had a title shot.
Not like that, but I'm saying if you're ranked #1 and they're bringing up Joshua Van, they even then get Joshua Van ready for 5-round fights. If that's where they're trying to play.
I see what you're saying in that aspect. On that end,
still do a 5-rounder because you're still ranked #1, regardless if he wins. He can still fight again, even if he's gonna fight 3 5-round fights. You get me? Like,
I feel on maybe Joshua Van's end.
Because you ain't seen him do it yet.
But then both. I think
he's done it.
Do 5 rounds enough time. My thing with this year is, I know it's late notice and they've put Joshua Van in there and it was supposed to be Cape. Cool. But if Joshua Van does win, does he get a title shot? Because if Royval wins, he gets a title shot.
I think, my opinion on this fight, too much too soon in 2 aspects. Like, you just had a fight like the other day, and then you're fighting someone who's like top of the rankings, and you've only really just got into the rankings. So that's why I think it's too much too soon. But if he does pull it off, then the sky's the limit. You literally have to put him kind of in the mix.
And I think he matches up well with Pantoja, you know. Because of the boxing, not so much with the grappling.
That's where Pantoja will kill him.
Yeah, but he's not a very good wrestler, Pantoja. Like the way his fights go to the ground. No, he's not at all. But he's got good takedown defense. He definitely. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Pantoja's not level. He's definitely levels. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of Pantoja's wrestling, I don't see that his wrestling's
I think
factor.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, man. I think mixing their 2 names. At his stage of his career right now is kind of disrespectful still.
But this is and again, the UFC is making us talk about this.
That's a Coro.
Remember what he done to him? You lot was writing off Pantoja.
But the UFC is making us have these conversations, bro, because they're putting Joshua Van in a position like this.
That's fine. That's for Van, but don't disrespect Pantoja on that.
No, I'm not trying to disrespect Pantoja. How? I just said that
you think he don't cause no problems. Like Rim said,
I never said he caused. I said he matches up well, stylistically. He's got
to lose.
Well, yeah, someone's got to lose, bro. Royval matches up well with Pantoja. He had a really good fight with him, still lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't see like it's being matching that where it's like you're gonna cause a problem for Pantoja.
Royval gave Pantoja problems. Royval gave Pantoja problems. What are we doing? What are we doing here, bro?
Yeah,
Man's doing this. That was his toughest fight as of late.
Yeah, at times. No, his toughest fight was
What, Moreno?
that Moreno fight.
Which one?
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
That's why it was his toughest fight.
Yeah, I hear it.
Right, then let's move on to the who was talking about.
You saying Royval in that one? Sorry.
Yeah, experience.
Yeah, Royval, yeah. Royval.
Knockout or decision?
Decision, 3 rounds.
I've seen.
Yeah, it could get dark still.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get dark.
Could get dark still.
I
They're
think.
both gonna swing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I think
it could get
that's a 1
dark
round fight.
still. I think Van might get finished. I think it's too soon.
If they come out
from his last fight.
that's Joshua Van's best chance. If they go out and then just swing, Like if Royval just sits down and Joshua Van's in problems. So go on.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about the actual champion for the flyweight champion. The guy that comes out and walks to many men, wish death upon him, and death still can't succeed.
Rick Carlisle vibes.
Rick Carlisle vibes. Alexander, the champ, Pantoja, and he is fighting the 4th ranked. The guy from New Zealand, the guy that fights with Izzy, Dan Hooker, Kayakara, France. Now, this is like grappler versus striker. Is he going to be able to do what Brandon Royval and many men, what many men couldn't have done to Pantoja? Do you think Kayakara France is going to be that guy to be able to do it? You think he is?
Mm-hmm.
Kayakara France beats Pantoja?
I think
didn't
so.
expect that.
Yeah, I think so.
He looked good in the Usyk fight,
Yeah, he looked really good.
but then he's on a 1-fight winning streak right now, bro.
Who did he fight before that?
Albazi.
Albazi.
Lost
He lost
that.
against
That was
Albazi.
he lost it.
Pantoja killed Usyk, killed Moreno,
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah, he lost against Moreno as well. He got knocked out.
Yeah.
Got TKO.
Yeah, you know what it is? I just think sometimes your time is
You
up.
said this about Pantoja like, for the last 3 fights.
I know, but
No, the day will
the day will come.
will be
eventually.
yeah, it will come
And it
eventually.
will come
but-
when you
For
least
everyone,
expect.
though.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying? He just keeps saying it. Like,
Yeah, because you know why? Because it will be the time that I back
Don't
him
say
when he
it.
loses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you got to keep saying it.
We'll keep on running it back, and that's my.
That's a man who knows how to play casino still.
Yeah, bro. You just double down. Bro. You just keep doubling down. Eventually, you win, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the strategy. But
But with Kayakara France, though, you're saying that.
I don't.
After the last one,
I don't
you
know,
know what
man.
I mean?
I think Pantoja's gonna sub him.
Same here.
I mean, that's probably the most likely outcome.
Finish him. That's the outcome.
I think someone goes in this fight. I just
Pantoja's tough as well, bro.
He
To
is
knock
tough.
him out
He
is
is
gonna.
tough.
You get me? To knock him out is difficult.
Kayakara France does hit hard, bro. Like
He does hit
at
hard,
that
bro.
weight class, man. Yeah, I think someone's gonna. Those 2 fights are really exciting. Like to be honest with you, this card is probably the best card of the year, actually. And I know that it doesn't look like it on paper with name values and stuff, but once you go to the top
Yeah,
end,
the fighting
I think
will
this is
be-
the best card of the year, by the way.
The fighting maybe.
Yeah, and in terms of the level of fight, like Dariush and Moicano has matched well. Royval, it would have been against
Joshua
Cape.
Van.
That would have been elite, that fight. By the way, Cape, because he should, I think he should be fighting for the belt right now.
Yeah,
Like, I think they fumbled that one still, but
Yeah.
that's because they don't like it. That's because they don't like him, bro. Yeah. If Kayakara France can land something early, maybe he wins. If not, then yeah, Pantoja.
I got Pantoja subbing him in the 2nd or 3rd.
yeah.
Of
Got
course.
Pantoja, yeah, sub. Maybe by third. I say 3rd.
All right, let's move on to the main fight of the evening and what everybody's here and wants to know and tune into, because we have, I don't know how he's ranked, but the 3rd ranked, and in the red corner, the Georgian.
Whoa,
He's never lost, man.
whoa!
He's never lost, man, and he's still a
A
champion.
man put 3 before 2.
They know what time it is. That's why, bro.
That is crazy. That is mad.
Nah, this is the ultimate disrespect still. They've got the 3rd
Hey,
rank in
if
the
I'm
red
Oliveira, I'm raging, bro.
Well, they got they justify it. Somehow.
And he's actually the actual previous champ for this weight.
Yeah. That is a bit crazy still.
Well, let's get into it. We're talking lightweight title bout. We're taking third rank. Don't know how he's ranked, but one of my favorite, if not my favorite fighter currently, Illia Topuria, and he is fighting a fan favorite. We're talking the second ranked, not first ranked, the second ranked, Charles Super Saiyan du Bronx Oliveira.
Just want to say, that makes sense. Because I was seeing an interview the other day with Oliveira and he looked vexed. And I'm like, oh, it makes sense now still. I'll be mad, bro. I'll be mad still.
Before we get into this, I was seeing the thing where they was talking about the UFC actually need Illia to knock him out. Like that. They probably spoke to him and said, please don't try and sub or like we need you to knock him out. He's a victim. Like on your highlight reel. I think they need that right now.
Yeah, hey, that's the first round.
Oh,
Illia
first round.
Illia first round, yeah. Probably like first 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you know why? Yeah, early doors, Charles does get hit.
Tagged, yeah. And that ain't the
tagged
man.
up.
That ain't the man to get hit by.
If you get tagged by him, he's gonna finish you quickly still. And I can see it happening very early still because I don't think there's gonna be any like feeling out process in this one.
Yeah,
I think they're just gonna meet in the middle. Yeah. And that's going to be Charles'
coming up with that high guard. You know he's going to come up with that high guard.
And you know what's going to happen is probably come up with that high guard and get leg kicked straight away. And then he's going to be like, oh, and then boom.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've said it before. I think for Charles in this fight, his best bet, because Illia's going to try work him on the inside, use the knees, especially, I think, elbows, knees, stuff like that. But yeah, Illia, I can just see him literally taking his head off. Body shots, bow, 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 and then overhand, bow, drops him.
Clean like that. That was a perfect, beautiful description, Rims. In artwork, in art form. Beautiful.
How if Charles does get it done, you're saying the elbows and knees, do you reckon the grappling would be a good factor for him to try and play out? Or
maybe something like hits him with a knee, rocks him, and maybe jumps on something. But I can see a knee being like a big factor for him to win. Yeah.
Listen, El Matador has come to make a statement. He's got a hyperbolic time chamber in his yard. You man see that?
Yeah. I see
He's got a whole facility in his house, and it says Topuria. The big T. Are you mad?
Big T.
Bro, like, listen.
Big T, you know.
Hey,
no, that should be his nickname. Big T. Non-list. Big T, fam.
Bro, he's taking this thing serious.
Yeah.
Oliveira, I'm a big fan favorite, and if Lanx was in here, he would have backed you no matter what. Because Lanx would have he probably enter the cave that night and still be like, oh, come on, I know. Then he's gonna get faded and his heart's gonna drop, because that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get faded, bro, but them clean fades, clean. You know where there's the skin, you can't even see the hair follicle, bro. That's the fade you're gonna get, yeah. And you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna know what's gonna happen, and there's gonna be bare man around you, bro, and you're just gonna be like, bro, it happened, didn't it? And yeah, it happened. That's how this is gonna tell you, bro. So I'm telling you, because
no good at all, no chances.
It's not that. It will be a fight. You said no chance.
Yeah, I'm saying no chance. Yeah, but I'm surprised you're saying no chance.
No. Don't be
I always say no chance.
No. I didn't say it like that. I'm just saying, see, when the knockout comes, it's gonna just be so devastating, because he don't know how to do anything but devastate people with knockout. Still to this day, you lot don't talk about the Jai Herb. I don't care, bro. He took that on short notice at lightweight. He took that at lightweight, short notice. Yeah, didn't get ready for it. Didn't blow himself. Didn't get ready for it. Didn't call out. He was a featherweight. Took that on like some 7-day notice. Decided to become a lightweight. Got his head kicked off his shoulders. Turned around and got so angry with him. It's like he knew he was losing that fight as well. He was struggling in that fight.
Yeah.
And then he just collapsed. That's a true champion to me still. Because I've seen that you've had moments where it's difficult for you. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's what I'm saying. Charles is gonna have little moments because Max had moments. The longer fighter he struggles with. Max had good moments in the fight. Now, it's just when he's got that thing. What's them when Vegeta first comes? The eye scanner thing. Deep, deep. That's what he's got, bro. And it just locks in, bro. And then it just
he's not rated man's power level.
yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Small fry.
Yeah. It's just one of them ones, man. He hits too hard. And did you hear what did you see the reading that they said that some guy was like, oh, he's punching he's muscle mass or something's off the charts, never been seen. The guy that was his physio.
Okay.
They were doing something with him and it was like, yeah, it's off the chart. Like his body is just
I can imagine that lightweight he is because he was big.
They've seen statistics.
So that lightweight, when he has actually got water in him and stuff, he's gonna look and be a menace still at 155. Boy. If he does flatten Charles, then it does save that division a lot still. Because if Charles wins that belt, it's not good still.
I was about to say that. What happens if Charles does beat Illia Topuria?
That ruins the timeline, bro. Because you know what the timeline is, isn't it? Like, I've realised this. I'm a year too soon on everything. A year too soon, bro. I can see it playing out and I get excited, bro. You get me? I said about boxing's going to be better than UFC. Yeah. This year, boxing is going to be better than UFC.
But
by the end of it.
You weren't last year when we had that.
I was a year too soon. Yeah. I should have said it like shit. I said Illia versus Paddy at the Bernabeu. Bro, that's going to be next year, bro. If he gets through this one, they're booking that early.
And Paddy. I don't know. Who did Paddy beat us?
Paddy beat up Michael Chandler. He's got to have one more fight. They've offered it to Gaethje, supposedly. Yeah. Gaethje's turned it down, innit?
Gaethje ain't fighting him. He said title.
Yeah. So Paddy probably gets in there with someone, gets a win, and then they go straight. Or after this, Illia gets on the mic and says, Paddy Pimlet, let's go, burn it.
And you just wait.
And he just does that.
Maybe.
Because I've seen him talking about Conor McGregor. He said, any weight class, Conor McGregor at the Bernabeu. Like, he's fighting at the Bernabeu. I'm just a year too early, fam. You get me?
Oh, that was our belt.
Yeah.
The
The Bernabeu, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just he's fried. You better
it's a
give me
year
that
too
money.
soon.
Yeah, but I want my money though.
Yeah.
My bills. I want
December 31st, man.
Yeah. We ain't got no money. I'm just trying to G-check everyone for my money here. 50 for the Hamza.
Don't say G-check. Don't do that.
That's crazy.
Don't do that.
G-check.
You're no gangster.
Of course I am, bro.
Yeah,
I watch Mobiland and that. I'm not spudding you because bad man don't spud.
You know I was going to take down the spud, you know?
I know. That's what I said. That's a bad man don't spud. That's a victimized. No, you can't do that.
I was taking the spud back. I was rejecting the spud, but you rejected my spud. Yeah, you're done.
All right, so everyone here has got Illia Topuria knocking out Oliveira.
Spinning him.
If he subs him, it's a disrespect. He done it on purpose because he's basically
could sub him as well.
But if he does that, that's just a disrespect because it's like you should just knock him out.
If he goes in there and first 30 seconds he shoots and then just takes him down and drowns him, that's gonna be sad still.
Also, Islam thing.
But Islam dropped him. Islam dropped him.
Yeah, but I could see that happening. Him dropping him and just subbing him.
No, do you know why I can't see that happening? I think if Illia knocks him like that, he's going to sleep. No, honestly, I'm not even joking. Like I also, by the way, think that Charles is like over his hill. Yeah. When I say he's done, I mean at that level. Do you know what I mean?
Right, he had his run though.
He had his run, bro.
Because I'm not gonna lie, this 28-year-old, 7-year, whatever you are, brother, he's in his perfect prime.
And early prime as well.
You get hit, you don't want to get hit by. Everybody you've been hit by.
That ain't the one, yeah.
And that's what he's going to be saying in the post-fight, you know. In the post-fight, he's going to say, I've never been hit like that. But it won't even be the post-fight. It will be like a couple of weeks later on a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the scary part. So.
All right.
Illia, you have become a fan favourite to many and most that watch the sport. We know why you hit hard. You get people out of there. You know what to say after. We can see you're a hard worker. It is Team Topuria right about now. Charles, if you get there, get this victory, we won't be surprised. You're an ex-champion. We know what you bring to this fighting game. Your game. You turn Super Saiyan for a reason. You are Charles Dubronx for a reason. This is going to be a fight for you lot not to miss. We will be here live in the cave, watching that, watch along, Saturday night, early hours of Sunday morning for us Brits. You know, we'll be locked in from about 2 o'clock.
Out of 10.
9.
Yeah, Yeah, that's what I'm going with still.
Give this card a 9.
Yeah.
9.
Got him. Got him.
Yeah, what the main
Nah, I
card?
got you the spot. Yeah, got you back still. Don't try to keep on the down low. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, 100%, bro. You got my get back. Yeah, it did hurt my spirit, but I got my got back, so I'm good now.
Childish, isn't it?
I am childish. Now what?
I'd give
I
it a
wouldn't go
9.
9.
I'll say 8.
I'll go maybe.
2 title fights.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
got 8.
Is it? Yeah, it's an 8 or 9, but like I think the level of fights after with being able to be like 10.
Yeah, the fight. You know what it is? For the fighters, the names with the matching up is worth a 9. Then the name value, you know, everybody on the main card, and for how they've matched it up, it deserves a 9.
You got Jack Hermanson and Robocop on the prelims. You know what I mean? That's a good fight, bro.
It's a good fight.
It's a good scrap. And the only woman on the card is Tracy Cortez, bro. Come on, bro. What we doing there, fam? She could be on the card every week. I know, man.
Guys.
Like, comment, subscribe. You know we appreciate you guys. You know what it is. Look inside there. We'll be here live in the cave at night, giving you that raw combat sport punditry. As Rim says, we are out. Salute.